Yo. Welcome, man. This is good. Yo, got my man Kendall back.
Man, it's been a long time, man.
It's been 3 years, man.
3 years.
Over 11,000 days.
Bro. Was Biden president 3 years ago?
No, I'm sorry, 1,100 days.
1,100 days. I wasn't going to be able to fact check that. I just...
Yeah. went a long way. I appreciate the trust.
Yeah. I definitely believe the second answer because you went back to double check yourself. So, yeah. But, a lot has changed in 3 years, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, my life is... I'm a dad now. That's the biggest change in my life, man.
Yeah,
man. I see things differently. I drive a little different. I know, like the first couple of days of being a dad, I was like putting on my seatbelt. I was like, man, I gotta make it home, man.
Well, you don't.
My son gotta make. I always wear my seatbelt.
Oh, okay. I'm like, well.
But it's like like sometimes you might like pull out and me driving. You like, I'll be home in like 2 minutes. You never know what happened in them 2 minutes. I'm like, let me
True.
go ahead and put the seatbelt on, make sure I'm coming home safe to the kids. So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's real.
Yeah, what about you, man? What's going on in 3 years for you, man?
A lot has changed.
It's a lot more art in here.
Yeah.
A lot more people have come over.
Oh yeah, a lot more people come over. Met a lot more people. Learned a lot about myself. In this time.
That's the best part.
Yeah, and honestly, when we last recorded 3 years ago, like I was in a space where like I was like, all right, like I gotta be and I hate this word, content creator. I hate that word. But I'm like making videos, and I still love to do it. But I think it's funny in this. So since you know me, since I started, I've done like over 500 videos in the last almost 4 years. Something I'm proud of. It's interesting. I've never had a video. Well, I haven't had a video yet. It's hit like 1 million views, and it's just interesting. I'm so thankful for that because I think my goal at first was to, of course, like quote unquote go viral, and build this. Yeah. But I think it taught me along the way that like, damn, the fact that I keep making videos, despite most videos ain't getting more than 2,000-3,000 views. Is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I do out of the love for it. So I've learned that like, okay, I actually do love to talk to people and share and be open and vulnerable on the internet, despite what the numbers may or may not look like. So yeah.
Hey, I was upset for you just clicking your page and just seeing some stuff, that I feel like has lower. I'm not gonna say production value, but you can see that like it's just simply people with a phone up. They might be doing that thing front camera, then I'm flipping it back around. I'm like, my man is. This setup is smooth, man. It's at the crib though, but you're making it look nice, man. You make it feel like a place where somebody could be vulnerable or like express some real stuff like that. So seeing a page like yours not get the love it needs, man, But hey, the fact that you are out here doing it is the bigger part of it because it was one of the saddest things is all the art that we don't get to see because people are, worried about putting something out that doesn't get perceived or
True.
Doesn't get all the love, So hey, even if it's only 300 something likes, that's 300 people that
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Hey,
and that's a lot of people too. 300 people.
Bro. Yeah, bro. That's 300 people. A lot of people, bro.
Yeah.
That's 300 people in your room in your apartment right now. Everybody was fucking with this shit. You be like, damn, bro, that's love.
Yeah, you're right, yo. And I appreciate that, by the way, yo.
Perspective. Yeah, but man. I got the kid, man. Had the family environment that was cool. Me and my baby mother. I didn't like calling her. Well, I didn't not like calling her baby mom. She didn't like being called baby mom.
Ooh, this is a discussion.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure it's recording. One sec. Okay. I just want to make sure it's recording. You want to make sure it's recording? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got on camera. Yeah. They be cooking me. Yo, this is a discussion. Okay, so go ahead. My fault.
Calling her that now is definitely some negativeness behind the tone when I say it. But before it was just simple facts. That was my baby's mother. But she didn't have that ring on her finger, you know. So getting called baby mother without a ring on the finger, it does something, and I understand
Yeah.
that it does something to a woman. So she didn't like getting called it then, but now it doesn't matter what she doesn't like to get called.
Oh, damn.
I'm sorry. Now I'm not gonna do it like that because you know that's still like I said. That's my son. That's my son's mom, and I wouldn't like it if somebody was out here talking about my mom. So I'm not gonna do my kid like that. But yeah, man, things have changed. Things have changed. It's yeah. So would you want to get him about the baby mom?
Well, because I've been wanting to have this discussion with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Do you think the term baby mama or baby daddy?
Yeah.
Do you think that has a negative undertone?
Negative connotation, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, but I think it's what people make it. You feel me? Like it's only bad because people say it's bad,
Okay.
right? Like, but if you say it with love, then it's different. Like, hey, my baby mama, and then she be like, oh my God, stop. But
Okay, a term of endearment.
right,
Okay.
right, yeah, you say it like that. It's kind of like, you know, like when women say bitch, you know, like it's how you say it. It could be bitch. It's like every word is different, but that one I think it has more to the black community uses it more. So anything that the black community uses, predominantly people they try to call it ghetto, you know, or it's
Okay.
it looks a certain type of way. So if a woman is getting called baby mom and that's a ghetto term and she's not ghetto and now it's like she's a step closer to being a single mother, you know, like I think baby mama is kind of almost synonymous with a single mother. So hearing baby mom to mothers that don't have a ring on their finger, they ain't vibing with it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what.
Okay.
That's what it is. But also, how you say it though, because you could put a spin on it, but yeah, nah, for the most part, women ain't liking it.
And women at home, let me know your thoughts in the comment section.
Yes, please let us know. It's crazy. I had I heard one time it was like a man was asking like could he say like the N word and wanted to know why he couldn't say it. And it was like, I bet you won't ask your girl why can't you call her bitch, and you hear her friend saying it. You know you ain't supposed to say that.
Okay, so you're saying like if in your case like you can call her your baby mama, but someone else necessarily can't, like you know what I'm saying? Like
I get it. Yeah, it's kind of who hearing it. Yeah, because if somebody else on the street saying baby mama's like, nah, you better correct them. I'm your woman.
right. Okay.
Yeah, but no, that's a baby mama.
Okay.
I feel like we talked about that before about the whole getting called like female thing.
Yeah. You know, you were the first person to really make me privy to that. Yeah, and then after that, it's kind of like how once you see a car you like, then you start seeing it. Yeah, I feel like everyone started talking about it.
Bro, yeah. Women do not like getting called female, but once again, it's how you say it. It's how you say it. Like, man, that female look good right there, or that's a nice young female. But if you over here, man, shut up, female. You know, you meant to. You want to say bitch.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. Since you like brought that to my attention, I've essentially eliminated the female. Yeah, because now like I do see the tone. I don't know it. I can't describe it because I'm not a woman, but I can completely understand it. I don't know. It has like a certain connotation.
That's the growth part of like just being able to be not empathetic, but just to put yourself in somebody else's shoes. Like you might not completely understand it, but you know, just to like avoid being perceived that way because you know that some people might do it. Like, I'm just gonna hold back off on saying it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. Safer just not to say that shit.
Yeah. And I think that's one thing also with making videos and putting them on the internet. I think I have over time, and I don't know if this is a good thing or a bad thing. I think I've become super sensitive to
not getting canceled, saying the right thing.
Yeah, and I think, but I also don't know if it's a bad thing because I do think it's made me very respectful of other people's views. And okay, I'll say this: it has made me definitely like stop and think about what I say, how I say something, because
how it could be perceived.
Yeah, exactly. Because and now, of course, you can't control people's perception.
You can't. You're only responsible for
Yeah,
Like
and the heart behind it.
exactly like if you're putting out, like if you're a girl who's always posting, like provocative clothing, or I mean just some women I'm on the Instagrams and it seems like they're always where the weather is warm. Like every picture's in a bikini. I'm like, do you wear clothes? Everything is a bathing suit. But like, so if you're somebody who only posts like that, and then you're upset that people think that you maybe, like that you may get around or something like that. That partially is, on you. But now if you're just, just being who you are, you post a couple of pictures and you have your body, you can't control that, and you just look how you look, and then people do that, you can't control that.
Yeah. Yeah, because also in this internet age, which is what we kind of started talking about on the porch, like there's, and this isn't the only side of the internet, but I feel like a large piece of the internet is like just super hypercritical and hyper judgmental, and one area I like to bring up, since we're young males, sports. These days, like, not to shift the conversation too much, but like just to the internet side, like these days, like it just feels like if we're having a conversation about sports, I feel like 8 times out of 10 it's gonna be like, who's the best or who's the greatest or one gotta go. And you see it in music. They'll put up Prince, Michael Jackson, Usher, and it's like Beyonce.
I see the one gotta go so many times. I'm tired of the Mount Rushmore thing had a real strong wave. Like,
yeah.
But it's still like it's always like I think it's Kyrie, Allen Iverson, Russell Westbrook, and Derrick Rose.
Yeah.
It's like which one in their prime?
Yeah.
I'm like, there's literally nothing else to talk about.
It's brain dead. Yeah.
It's like sometimes like it is like if we talking about like deeper in depth of sports and stuff like that. But once we get to that part of the conversation, it's almost like, yeah, man, they say we're supposed to have some crazy weather lately. Like, are we just like making filler conversation? Because why are we talking about this?
Exactly.
We're just going in a circle, and at the end of the day, it's literally your opinion. And are we going to keep talking because you think that eventually you're going to be able to change my opinion?
Right.
And I'm going to change yours, because if not, we're just doing it. Hey, let me talk about LeBron James for 5 minutes, and then you can talk about Michael Jordan for 5 minutes. Because
I would rather that.
Honestly, like let's just, and the later it has been, I don't know. I never really get to see Michael Jordan. I did think Michael Jordan was the GOAT. Now that you freaking started the conversation.
I mean, yeah, I feel you.
But I do think LeBron James is the GOAT. Part of it is because of longevity, like the fact that so many of his numbers are similar to what he was doing at 18, and this man is 41 years old, and he's playing against people's sons.
Wild.
Playing against people's sons. Like, imagine a kid saying something, boy, I dunked on your daddy.
Yeah.
I gave your daddy the word.
Since George Bush's first term,
Bro,
putting it in that perspective.
Bro, people are coaching him, JJ Redick, that came into the league after him.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah, so any type of LeBron slander or like people, it's crazy when they say LeBron's like that he sucks or something like that, because I'm like, now come on, like, suck?
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Even the competitive nature thing, like how people try to make it sound he's not this competitive guy. And I'm like, I mean,
he just complain about fouls a little too much.
Oh yeah,
I understand
yeah.
that he's big, he's always getting hit, so he's mad. So that part he should have complained about. But the flopping for them, and then it's like, remember when you're looking up like that, it was like, LeBron. But yeah, no. I will say this. Only time I ever seen no LeBron slander, bro, was under the Olympic post when they were going crazy in the Olympics, him and Steph.
It was a good time in life.
It was the most patriotic thing I've ever seen.
It was a good time in life, man.
It's like they treated him like the American sniper. Like they knew that he went to fight for America and he caught some bodies, and they was just like, hey, that ain't my GOAT, but that's a GOAT.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nothing bad to say about him on that.
Exactly. I like that too. Like, yeah, that might be your GOAT, but it's, you gotta acknowledge it's a GOAT. I think it's a tie. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I don't think it's possible for anyone to have a greater career than Michael Jordan. I also don't think it's possible for anyone to have a greater career than LeBron. Because it's like you get to a certain level of greatness where it's like we're just kind of like at this point, like we're like you said, we're going in circles. Like if they're that great, then we got millions of people on each side. It's looking like a tie to me. You know,
it's a different thing because it's like the price of gas. You know, like
exactly.
It's like the price of gas was 45 cents in 1920. You're like, man, that's cheap, but back then it was expensive. So So my granddad might say Bill Russell is the greatest basketball player ever. Like I did a report about him in the 5th grade, and I was like, yo, this dude won how many rings? He has more rings than fingers. Like more rings than fingers. But then it's like he was going against plumbers, you know. But going against plumbers, and you got 11 rings. Is that equivalent to getting 6 rings in the 90s? And then the 6 rings in the 90s going up against, you know, people that probably played the YMCA mixed with some Hall of Famers. Is that equivalent to going to 8 consecutive Eastern Conference Finals? You know,
right.
Like is that like you know? Like,
yeah,
so
exactly. You can't.
So they both make their case. They're both, if you want to break it down, and overalls, all their overalls are 98. You feel me? So it's over like which 98 are you going with?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's no wrong answer. That's your answer. This is my answer. Okay, cool. What about something else? Can we talk about
exactly? Yeah, because like I'll say this to the conversation. Even Kareem, I think I like because I always ask people, all right, if we're talking about the greatest basketball player of all time, quote unquote, are we talking about their NBA career or are we talking about their whole basketball career? Because Kareem went 3 for 3 in college. The only reason he didn't get 4 is because freshmen couldn't play. Yeah. You know, so then it's like the nigga had the most points ever for a long time off of sky hooks and shit. Wow. You know, like it because it's like you said, it could go on. We got to talk about
it's crazy how we were making an ironic talk about people doing this roundabout conversation. Then look at this 8 minutes later.
Yeah, talking about the shit.
We are a prisoner to our own conversation. Take sip. We're running that barefoot.
No.
Gas stations.
No, for real. I was like, man, let me grab some shit. But yeah, I wish we could move towards because like I was saying, it's not just even just with sports. It's with music. It's with everything, and it's actors, actresses, and it's kind of like it's like it's just so interesting. You know,
I was over one. I was like, is that mine?
It's interesting because we've hit this point in society where it's like you got people who aren't necessarily like the greatest thing at whatever they do in life, judging people who are some of the greatest at what they do in life. And it's just like sometimes I wish like they could like record statistics of everyone's life and just like how they do their shit, and we'll see who's an all-star and we'll see who can go and comment. I don't know. It's just
like imagine like after your shift at Target, you feel me? Like somebody went.
No offense.
Somebody, you know, people at Target saying straight.
It's a good job.
Y'all still don't support, you know, was it the whatever, man. Target straight. Anyway, say somebody working at Target and you went 3 for 6 on shoplifters, or like you dropped 2 cartons of eggs, like what if those stats were documented and then like people like at your job went like, I don't know, man, I don't think Samantha can crack it. She doesn't perform good under pressure. She can't. She's always late, 15 minutes late. She's unreliable. Yeah. And then they trade you to freaking CVS, like.
Right, and then I like that, yo. And then niggas can gamble on it too. So they can do the over under on how many,
How many days you gonna be late?
Yeah, and then people
be like 3, 5. Wait, you think I'm gonna be late 6 days? The over under is 6.
Exactly.
That's
you know. And then niggas will start seeing how like. It's crazy how people will judge people's lives, people's character off of how many jump shots they make, how many home runs they hit. But yeah, like if we were to carry the same concept in your life,
And I feel like it's coming back to me. I thought we might have talked about this last time about me blaming trolls for Mac Miller, bro. Like I don't know, like that's
Wait, dang. That's a curveball.
No. I'm gonna bring it back.
Okay.
I blame trolls for Mac Miller, bro, because it was Mac Miller. His tape dropped, and so did Astroworld, and like everybody was just like killing him, saying like, "Yo, this is a flop. It's Astroworld," but it's because like those fans are different types of fans. They're back 10 years ago, and everybody's calling people hype beasts. Like the people who just like do stuff. Do it for the Vine, like do crazy things just to get attention or clickbait type of people. And that's not all Travis Scott fans. I like Travis Scott, but a lot of the people who are trolls, like, and the people who say the most outrageous stuff on Instagram are private, and I hate it. They're either private or they aren't a real page. And when I run for president, I feel like there should be none of that. There should be no Finsta pages. There should be no pages where nobody can make no. It needs to be linked to your freaking driver's license. It needs to. Oh. Now, I'm not saying that information needs to be like able to be seen by the public like they know it, but it needs to be like verified. Like everybody needs to have a verified page. There can't be no fake pages because hazing and bullying is like a thing that I feel like people stop talking about when you graduate from high school, and like they just act like those bullies stop being bullies. But it's like when you get in trouble in high school, you have high school punishment. But when you get in trouble as an adult, you get into adult punishment. When you bully as an adult, there's adult repercussions for that. Like people are going through real life stuff. People be having like real life bad days, and then you just catch somebody like there's some people who are bad people or people who are in jail who were good people, and they just had a bad day. They just had a bad day, and somebody caught them on that day, and they said something to somebody, but that person who is lonely and that doesn't really have anything going for them, they thrive off of the reaction that they get when they say something controversial under a post. And now that post has 1,000 likes on that post because there's some other evil-spirited people that have liked it. But then there's also 500 comments to that post of people that aren't evil-spirited that are going back at that person. And that person has no friends in their real life. And this is their enjoyment, is going back at it with these other people. So that is one of the things that I would love to change about society, and I feel like it seems like so small or so crazy or something like that, but the impact that it would have in keeping people in check, bro.
Honestly, though, that like at first it did, I was like, okay, this seems a little extreme, but you did bring it back.
I brought it back. There's a reason, bro, because I really feel like man, people, words, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words hurt like fuck.
Oh yeah.
Words hurt.
Yeah,
words hurt, especially if it's coming from the right person, bro, or it's coming at the wrong time.
Yeah. Words on the internet are like kind of like currency or like energy. Like it's on social media posts and like in the comment section, like that's like that's
and
it dictates.
I know you can just say turn it off or get off the internet and stuff like that. But not everybody is those people. I'm definitely one of those people. I'll turn it off. Or I don't care what somebody's saying about me. But I was impressionable at some point in time, and that did bother me. But now, like, I don't care what somebody else says. But that's not everybody. Not everybody has that strength to be like, I don't care what people say about me. I'm gonna turn off on the internet. But they read it and they turned off on the internet. But now when they're going through their day in their life, they're remembering what was said, and they're like, you know what?
That's a good point though, because that's a side of the internet that I absolutely hate. And like I'm one of them people who has a tough time. Like how you say you can turn it off. And not that people don't be on my videos saying anything positive. I honestly have like a lot of supporters, and I'm thankful for that. Sure. Like some
you get a lot of love, right?
I appreciate that.
It ain't fake love. It's
like how some niggas can thrive off of like, they got haters and they can use that. I was thinking about my life one day. I was like, I appreciate the fact that I don't really have haters and people be supporting it. Yeah. But with that said, I still be on other posts looking, you know what I'm saying, and just seeing people hate, and that shit just like I'm just sick of like this hypercritical society. It's just like we've just gone too far with the judgment with everyone if you're gonna judge anything at the highest level, you better be doing something in life that is at the highest level. That's kind of where I'm at. Like, and that's why it makes me damn near not want to talk sports, but not really want to like be like critical of an athlete if they drop a pass. Because I be having to ask myself like, nigga, could you run a slant route?
On me
with a linebacker weigh in? You know, like, could I?
Yeah.
Fuck no.
Now, if I bet you over and you dropped it, I'd be a critical man because I believed in you.
You bet?
I'm trying to stop. I'm trying to. What be happening with me, bro, is that like I'd be like a 0.5 away from like if he would have did it, bro. I got my mom out the hood, bro. I swear, bro. Like, so that would keep me coming back. But I try to hold off. I was really believing the women in the W, man. I've been trying to follow the W more. One because it falls in this dead time where there's no football and no basketball and there's nothing but baseball on. And I'm trying to keep up with baseball, but there's just so many players, man.
Yeah, there's so many games, there's so many
bro.
Everything.
Bro, they play like 100 and something games.
162.
Exact. 162.
Yeah.
How many days are in a year?
That's not
365.
Yeah.
190.
That's almost half. Yeah.
Yeah. Math, I do it. How many days is left after 162?
You'd have 203.
Okay, so I was on 5. All right, that's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
That's not bad because I'm. Yeah, man, but no, so the WNBA, man. Then I would start betting on their unders because they was just doing so bad. And then they start doing good. When I start betting on their unders, I'm like, let me just get off Prize Picks. So that's something we got.
I have a fear of betting, man.
You have a fear of betting? Why?
Yeah, like sports betting.
Why?
Because I like numbers and I like sports.
You get too analytical with it.
Yeah, like I just.
Probabilities.
I thought I could get so lost in all that I could forget that at the end of the day we're dealing with chance.
And people, yeah.
Humans.
You're dealing with the DeJounte Porters and the Michael Beasleys that are potentially out here point shaving and stuff.
Yeah, and which is crazy because it's funny that has been going on in different industries. Like just when you think about like insider trading and shit like that. Let me pronounce that. Insider trading. Yeah. Shit like that. But it's just funny it's not funny. Well, it's comical. Yeah, it's ironic. There's some humor to it. Yeah, to see it happen on the sports scale because it is wild. Like you can be sitting here thinking like, oh yeah, I'm studying like, oh this nigga hit 3 threes against Denver last week. Oh, he should hit 3 this week, but you don't even know this nigga. this nigga ain't doing nothing this game because he done took the under on himself.
Oh, me, you over here like, bro, he stay going off against Denver. Meanwhile, his homeboy owes somebody $30,000, so he said,
you know what I'm saying? And that's why like niggas gotta stop.
They gotta
like
so much faith in other people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's really what it is. You're betting your hard-earned money on somebody you don't know.
On one of the most unpredictable things on this planet, us humans.
Now, what you could probably get more behind is betting on the team. Probably because it's hard to get the collective team to be ass or to fold. You can bet the team to win, but then again, don't bet the point spread because then you got Michael Beasley running down the court to make sure they hit the unders right before the So you might just want to stick away from it. Isn't that in the Bible? Isn't that like greed and gambling? It's a sin. Is it a sin?
We'll let the comments section decide.
Father, ask for forgiveness, it's not permission, man. Please forgive me. I don't know.
Because I've been to a casino twice, like lost $500 both times.
I understand why it's addicting going, bro. I definitely get it.
Yeah, because roulette is my game, man. Because I'm like, because if you can keep enough numbers in your head, then you can kind of like have to see what's gonna have the best probability. But the thing is, what if they switch the ball up?
The balls be having different sizes or something. Is that like
Well, yeah, it's just like if you're using one ball and I'm tracking the data for that for the last 30 rolls, and then they switch the ball. You know what I'm saying? The data kind of goes out the window. Exactly. It could be a little bit.
Yeah. Hey,
You know.
bro. I seen 21. Don't be looking at shit too intent and close like you see you looking at. Hey, get him. That boy thinking. We need quick spur of the moment decisions. No processing shit around here. Yeah, but I seen some dude come in at blackjack, like lose like $200, like 15 seconds. I'm just like, whoa, bro. I've been here for 10 minutes and I just got $200. You came in here and said, dang, and I saw her walk back like, I know that was your rent money, boy. I know you thought you was finna flip something.
See, and
yeah, so don't. If you down to your last, that is not the time to bet. Betting should be like an investment. It should be when you have money to lose that you can invest it in. Like, so if you're not somebody who knows stocks and stuff like that, but you follow so much football that you can make an educated guess to invest in that, you got some money to lose, cool. But if you got $10 and you need $100 and you trying to bet your last 10. Bet that 10. I don't know what I'm talking about. Bet that 10 because you got $90 away from me. You ain't finna get. You might as well bet the 10. You might as well bet the 10. I don't know. I was trying to be. Bet that 10. I'm sorry. I think.
It's a whole combo.
I thought I was trying to be provocative. Man. What's going on with me? I'm back in my acting bag, bro. I'm trying to get back.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I've been self-taping.
Okay.
You know, so. Yo, did I ever tell you I was on Little Women Atlanta?
Wait, what's that?
The show about Little Women.
Oh, like
M word, yeah.
Like people who are under like 4 feet 6 inches.
Is that
I mean, I don't know, but like, are we talking
with them? Yeah, them. I was on the show with them.
I didn't know that that's a thing.
You know they had a show?
No, wait. So
it's big, bro. Yeah, I mean it's small, but it's big. Yeah, man. Yeah, they got a big. They got a following. It's a big small. They following come in different sizes. It's a lot of people. That's a lot of people. Yeah, but I was on that, man. I got on that.
Well, were you like so? What's like the premise of the show?
Yeah, so the show is pretty much like Love and Hip Hop.
Okay, some ghetto shit.
Yeah. So it's like they got like their 8 women and they'll follow them, you know, like doing their life, and then, you know, like they'll link up and they'll go to parties and they'll hang out together and do stuff. But yeah, it's like what's the word? It's a reality TV.
So what role did you play?
Yeah, so
this is so interesting.
so it's not really a role because I was playing myself, but how I got into it. And I'm trying to remember that I signed an NDA before I started giving some tea away. But anyway, but hey, man. Nah, hold on, don't say hey, man, because that shit cost some money. I ain't gonna say too much. Anyway, I'm gonna say what I know I can say. But I had got on through backstage. So it's 2 casts and people, you know, if you into acting, you know, write this down, just get some good information. You should know, but if you don't know, Actors Access and Backstage, they're 2 like acting databases that like people, like if it's like student films, commercials, movies, they're looking for extras or, you know, anything like that, they'll put it on there. And, And if you have an acting resume, you got headshots, you know, some demo reels and stuff like that, you can submit yourself. And then so you just submit yourself and then they'll come back to you and be like, all right, we liked what we saw. Here's the script. Can you audition for this? You audition for it.
Okay.
Potentially get called back. You know, so I've definitely done, I feel like I've done like maybe 60 auditions at least. Don't get callbacks a lot. That's definitely part of it. You got to be cool with that. But still, like sometimes I get like, I've submitted for maybe 500 things. You feel me? So like,
wow.
When I get the audition, that's hard. You feel me? So like, I get excited for the auditions. Not a lot of them have gone in my way, but for the Little Women Atlanta, it was it said reality dating in Atlanta. So I click on it. I'm like, cool. It's just a dating show in Atlanta. They message me back, and I see like the little tag at the bottom. It said Little Women. I'm like, I ain't gonna do it. And then they messaged me back before I could say anything. They was like, hey, we know what you're thinking. We know what you're thinking. We know what you're thinking. But hear us out. Come check us out. Check the girls out. You know, if they like you, you know, we see what happens. You know, you may come back for another episode. So with the premise of the episode that I was on, it was like a speed dating, right? So the women, it was a red light, green light party, and the girls who were interested were wearing green. The ones who were kind of interested, yellow. Ones who were not available, red. It was like
Why were they there?
Great point. It was 8 girls. I think like 5 of them were wearing red. I'm like, what the hell? What are we doing here?
Yeah,
like 4.
My bad. I had to ask. My bad.
What are we doing here?
My bad. Go ahead. My fault.
Yeah, but I mean, one of them was Miss Juicy, which I love her. She's lovely. You probably know her if I show you a picture of Miss Juicy, but she's like 60 years old, so that definitely. Yeah, she could definitely have worn red.
She was one of the women who were little.
Yeah, little women.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, you said super politically correct.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
They want to be called little women. They
Okay.
don't like being called
Okay. She's one of the little women.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she was one of the little women.
Don't want to offend anybody.
No. Yeah. Nah, bro. I was on that show trying to make sure I did get canceled. It was so funny, bro.
Wait, make sure you did get canceled?
I did get canceled.
Oh.
Yeah, bro. No, it was so funny. So on the first day, I came and they had us drinking. It was an open bar. So we were drinking. It was like 4 tall dudes, 2 little dudes. And then we did like the whole little speed. Yeah, little dudes.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did the whole little speed day and thing like that. Bro, it was hilarious. It's honestly, when I tell people about it, they always laugh. It's because it's the most randomest thing about me. I'm that unemployed friend on a Tuesday. Like I do.
Yeah, this is like.
Yeah, I do.
You know, Atlanta has a lot of random shit.
Bro,
this is
bro.
peak Atlanta.
Bro, peak Atlanta. That's why I love that show, bro, because that show was so random. Episode 1 and 2 have nothing to do with each other. But it is Atlanta because nothing about Monday has shit to do about Tuesday. But it's going to make sense because it's Atlanta.
That's actually a great point.
Yeah.
That's a great way to put it.
Yeah.
Wait, so I have to know more. So
I have to tell you more because it gets more interesting. But so we drinking and stuff, you know, so we can wind down and get relaxed and stuff. Then the ladies come in and I'm just like, this is hilarious. Oh my God, I cannot believe I'm doing this right now. But I told myself I'm gonna come and just network, you know, like meet some people. Maybe somebody likes me and they know somebody that's doing a movie and blah blah blah. Cool. So I come meet the ladies, laughing like hell in my head, bro. Like, but I'm giving charisma, bro. The camera's rolling. I'm like, oh yeah, this is gonna be gold. Fast forward, they lost that episode.
Damn.
Fast forward, they lost the episode. Hold on, I'm getting a little too ahead of myself. Because one of the girls, they did like me, so they had me come back for another episode. They paid me like $300 for that one day.
Wait, like one of like the production people?
No, one of the little women that I was doing the speed dating with.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she was like, I like him, bring him back. So it was like, all right, cool, bring me back to do it. I did that too good. I'm an actor. I like him. He had a pretty eye. Bring him. Over to him. Clocky. Chill. Pause, man. Girls, their lingo is beginning too catchy. I'm not saying clock it though. That's me. I'm not saying that, but it's giving.
That shit is funny though.
It's giving. Oh yeah. I do it ironically.
Yeah, I'll support it. You probably won't catch me doing it with you.
I support
you
do
the
it right
movie.
now. Yeah, I'm definitely here on the SpongeBob violin. But hold on, I'm getting off topic.
I got to hear this.
Do that. But no, so one of the girls like me came.
They bring you back.
Came, did another episode. We did we went on a double date. So one of the other tall dudes went on a date with one of the little women. Yeah, bro, they made us do sand volleyball, beach volleyball.
Oh wait. Okay, but before we get there, when you say tall dudes, do you mean tall like in comparison to everyone, or tall in comparison to them?
To them, yeah. He's like my height.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, well, that's tall to me too. So, but go ahead. But
but yeah. So we did that. Honestly, it was hilarious because whoever decided to put them in the sand and have jumping, and this is all on like you can watch it on Amazon. I got the episode. I think it's like.
Oh really?
Oh yeah.
We will post.
Oh yeah. We can post it. My mom bought the episode, so we have it. It's hilarious. It's cringy.
Oh yeah.
I think I've only like watched it. This is like 4 years old. I've only watched it like one time, and I've like seen like clips of like every time I show somebody, I'll watch it for that couple seconds that I'll show them for it, and I'll put it back in my phone. I'm like, bro, what the hell? But yeah, man. So I did them 3 episodes. I mean, them 3 days of shooting, and then they called me back and said that they lost one of the days. They said it was like on like a flash drive. They said, yeah, this happens all the time. I was like, really? It was like, yeah. I'm like, this really happens all the time. You're saying about it. Anyway, cool. They was like, yeah, we need to reshoot. I'm like, all right, cool, but we need to do it in LA. I'm like, oh, okay. Y'all, y'all paying? And it was like, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. But this is I probably should have told you because we did this in 2022. That was in 21. Cause it was right after COVID, so they had me like quarantined for like 5 days. They paid me $50 a day, and then for the 1 day of shooting, they paid me $300. So free trip out there. They paid for my lift. They so like the $50 a day was food. I told my homie, I said, hey bro, I got a hotel. Just pay for your plane ticket, bro. So we went out to LA, and that was my little trip. So I use that story when I tell people say yes to something, bro, because you never know where it could lead you. Like, I got a free trip to LA and got paid like all in all like $1,000 in a free trip just because I did kiss one of the midgets. I mean, one of the little women. I'm sorry, I did kiss one of the little women.
Like a genuine man, I got to kiss her, or was it kind of like?
Oh, it was definitely coerced. They said, I feel like I can talk about this. Yeah, I hear people talk about what goes on behind the scenes.
NDA. Oh yeah, mom.
Yeah, no, they definitely pulled me to the side. Was like, how you feel about kissing? And I was like, kissing who? It was like her. I was like, on the cheek. They said on the lips, silly. I was like, and at that time I had no agent, so man, they pimped me out, man. They pimped me out. That was not part of it. I tell y'all my shirt at one point in time. Yeah, man. Them little women took big advantage of me. Yeah. You gotta watch that.
Yo.
I'm about to be on a game show.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. I definitely know I signed an NDA about this one, so I'm not gonna say too much about it. But yeah, next week I'm shooting a game show, bro. Like, that's how random Atlanta in my life is, though. But nigga, if I win this money,
hey,
if I win this money, I'll pick
okay.
him up. Yeah, nah. If I win this money, man, I'll send some money to my kid. Make sure he good. And then I'm finna ball, bro. I'm finna ball. Yeah, I'm ready for that.
So what is the dad life like?
Glad you asked, bro. Dad life is dope, bro. It's cool, bro. Like, I say, like, somebody telling you cool is cool, but like seeing your kid like wanna like just like looking at you and like just like looking up at you, that is the coolest feeling, bro. Like I like my son be watching me like just do like simple stuff, but he just be just like looking intently. He looks at everything intently just cause like he only been here for a year, so he's seeing a lot of stuff for the first time.
Oh, true, yeah.
Then that part too is just like seeing like life through their eyes, and then sometimes like when you like got, or not sometimes, but when you get on the ground, one, it makes you see how dirty or how unsafe a house is for a kid. When you get down on the ground, you're like, oh my God, when did all these needles and screws and pennies get on my floor? You know what I mean? Like, it's all these small
That's
things.
a good point.
Like, there's so many things. But now when you just get down there and you just like just seeing stuff from like that, that purity of a kid, man, it does something. So that's dope. And it clichely, everybody says, when you get the kid and you look down, like I never knew that I want to like give my all to like somebody before until like they saw the kid. But nah, that for sure, bro. I was definitely like, yeah, man, I gotta make it. And then too, coming from a single mother who my father wasn't really around, for sure. Like, that was my two biggest things I wanted to do in life was, one, be successful, and two, be a good dad, bro. I had to make sure like those two things were because I used to be scared of dying, but then I was like, that's just inevitable. But at least let me, be good at the life that I have. So be successful, be a good dad.
Well, let me ask you this.
Ask me.
If you are a good dad, would you consider that success?
I do for sure. I do.
Like, I guess what does success entail to you?
What does success entail? That's a good question. For me, part of like what I attribute success to, and like what I want my success to leave, is I want to be immortal You feel me? Like, and that's another reason why, like, I think I just want to be an actor so bad. Is because even when I'm gone, my movies will be here, or like things that I can put out will be here. I've always had this dream of like making a school. Like, I want to have like a performing arts school. Like, that's another way for me, like, to live on. You feel me? Like, I want to have those things, and part of that too is having kids and having somebody to carrying on my legacy. So yeah, that's the biggest part of it. And since having a kid too, I've always told myself like my son is gonna be better than me. But even though he may be better than me, he'll never be better than me because he didn't make him. You feel me? Like it all came back to me. I made him. I'm gonna tell him that. I'm like, son, you're gonna be better than me, but you will never really be better than me because you didn't make you. You are what's gonna make me so great. It's all a circle. It's a circle. It's a circle. Him being so great making me great was making him great. It's making him, yeah. I love that kid.
I like that perspective.
Cyrus Kendall Davis.
Osiris?
Cyrus.
Oh, Cyrus.
Cyrus.
Okay. I like that. I don't know that I've ever met a Cyrus.
Cyrus means the sun.
Really?
Which is deep. My son, the sun. Yeah.
Okay. I like that.
Yeah. And it was one of them too. Like when we was going through names and stuff like that, I didn't want it to be like something too that I hear a lot. And then I heard it and I was like, Cyrus, oh, bet, boom, nickname already, Cyclone,
I like that.
Cybertron, all that.
Cyborg.
Yes, we use that one, Cyborg. You already there. See, boom, I was like, yeah, all right, got it, Cyrus. Throw my first name as his middle name because my middle name is my dad's first name. So I was like, shit, bring that shit back.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to, give him my straight up name. I'm going to have his own identity and stuff. Which is crazy that LeBron says he wanted Bronny to have his own identity, but he named him LeBron James Jr.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you can say that, I guess, about any dad who makes a son a junior. But for that guy, it's like, come on.
Yeah. When do you stop that too? Like after the third or fourth? Like when it's like King Henry the Third? Like, do people go to the seventh? Like eventually they just, all right, it's too much.
That is a great question. I wonder. Yeah, that's a great question.
How many that? Yo, I'm hearing more women want to do that.
Bro, I think that's so swaggy.
Women naming their
bro, that's so swaggy to me.
Swaggy for
like I would love for my daughter,
like
whoever her mother ends up being, to be like a junior. I think that is so swaggy, man. That's swaggy.
I know people like I know there's one mom. Her name's Lena, and her daughter's name is Alina. Like they have like it would be parts of their name.
I would name her Lena Junior, LJ.
LJ.
Yeah,
bro. Women do not have juniors, bro. Like, or no. I'm just thinking about just like being like seeing a woman's name with a junior on the end of it. Like, I have not heard that. Like, that doesn't. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm opposed to it, but I just have not heard that. I have not heard. Are there even seconds? Like Queen Elizabeth II? Is that a thing? Like, is she? Was there a Queen?
I think it's always
was like back in the time. Was that even a thing?
I don't think so, because we always lived in a patriarchal society.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always been about about the men, man. Yeah. Hey, man, I thank God every day I was born a woman because it's tough. It's tough to be a woman. Oh, it was always tough to be a woman. So back then, and it's still tough now. Yeah, man. So
couldn't fathom.
Yeah, I'm. Yo, what is a feminist, bro? Like, cause I be saying like men can be feminists too, right, bro?
Yeah, it's funny. I was watching Dave Chappelle's stand up.
Love him, bro.
And he gave the definition of a feminist. I can't remember off the top.
Yeah.
But it's definitely possible for a man to be a feminist.
Dave Chappelle is like my spirit animal. Like that's what I say is like I use humor a lot of times to say some real stuff, and nobody does it better than that man. Like I feel like he be having like some stand-ups, and you be like, wait, hold on. He talking about like that's some actual facts. Like he's not actually telling a joke, but he's making it in a way that is palatable that you can digest what he's saying. Yeah, so yeah, definitely, that's the big one right there, man.
Yeah. So let me ask you this: what is one trait that you admire in others that you don't see in yourself?
That's deep. Way that I don't see in myself.
Mm-hmm. But did you see in others and admire?
Creativity. Like, and sometimes like people even like compliment my creativity that I have, that I like undervalue because I see other people's creativity that my creativity is not. And like I give great advice. I tell people don't worry about what other people are doing and just like do your. But that I understand that's tough, man. Like it's tough to like see other people doing stuff and yours isn't up to par with that, bro. Like I made a clothing line. I made the name to my clothing line. Bought a LLC. I have no products. You feel me, like, bro? Like I've sat on my hands about stuff, and it's just because like the fear of not of it not being good. So when I see people who they're all in, and I don't get jealous for it. Like it gives me like I feed off of that, and I get excited when I see. I'm like, bro, like I'm glad you're out here doing it. But then I do turn back and be like, dang, nigga, why can't I be out here doing it?
Wow, man. I would never thought you say creativity.
Yeah.
So you think it's a lack of creativity, or
maybe my my like drive behind putting it out and stuff. Like I was just looking at it too, bro. I've made like 15 songs. Have you heard one of them?
no?
Exactly.
Wait.
Exactly. I made like 15 songs, bro. I have a whole. You know my clothing line is called.
What?
Exactly.
Oh.
We don't know.
I'm not gonna lie. That was my first thought.
Yo. That was your first thought.
I'm like, damn, we don't.
Yeah, you might have to clip that in there, bro.
What is it though?
Donna. Yeah, man. Donna.
I remember when you had a little, you had a little run back.
Yeah. I kind of had like a little soft launch, but then I would start second guessing myself, bro. I looked at all my mock-ups. I was like, bro, this should look back. Because two of my thing I dislike with some people's fashion and clothing brands, because everybody has a brand, is that it looks like it's just the name on a t-shirt.
Yeah. We've definitely hit that point. Yeah.
Bro, like it's just like
minimalism.
It's so minimal. But part of minimalism is cool. You feel me? You still like, cause like still love, like Jerry Lorenzo. You feel me? Like Fear of God. Like that.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people are killing the minimalistic look, but the lack of creativity behind people calling something a clothing line or calling themselves a designer. There's no design in putting your name on a t-shirt.
Yeah, and in a sort of place.
And then some of the designs too, like, okay, you're using the backwood font, like, no shot, but you feel me, like, that's the ghettoest shit ever, bro. Like, you can't, you feel me, like, and then, so, like, I'm seeing my stuff, and I'm like, bro, I already don't really, like, got no real huge following to be like, yeah, if I had, like, some couple K followers and I put out my trash clothing line, you feel me, like, all right, a couple of people, I got, like, 1,200 followers, and put some trash shit out there to that, man, I just lost $2,000. You feel me? Investment.
Yeah. That is the thing about clothes.
Exactly. Yeah. So, got into my head about that too much. But honestly, bro, damn near, like I said, bro, I'm about to be 30 this year. I gotta have something to show for it. Having goals, like talking about stuff like back in the day, like, oh yeah, man, I got this plan right here. I'm gonna do this, and then that's gonna set up this next thing. People would be like, yo, bro, like Kendall going places, bro. Like, yo, I like what you're saying. I hear myself sometimes having a conversation. You ever like hear yourself being like, yo, did I have, like, I feel like I've said this before. Like, and you telling somebody, like, wait, did I tell this to you? That? And then they be like, yeah, bro, you told me that story. I'm feeling that way about motherfucking goals. Like, I'm telling people something. I'm like, dang. And while I'm saying it, like, I'm slowly, like, starting to stop talking because I'm like, they probably thinking what I'm thinking too.
What, did they heard it before?
Ain't nothing coming from this. He's just talking. You know, be like, I'm just like,
hey, you up for admitting that though?
Yeah,
man.
bro. Yeah. I'm transparent with that too, and that's kind of making me just have them just be up at night because you're your toughest critic. So,
yeah, most definitely.
So all those, bro, I drive around without the radio on a lot more now, bro. The older I'm getting. There's no music playing. But it is loud in that car, bro. Like, it's a whole, this probably sounds crazy, like I got voices in my head, but I'm having like a whole conference meeting in my head, like the introspective me, the crash out me, we're all like, nah, but what if we do it like this, man? Nah, we can't do that, because that, bro, I'm trying to make a million moves in my head. I'm trying to make $15 out of 13 cents, you know, like, it's that time right now.
Why do you feel that sense of desperation? Not
urgency.
Okay, urgency.
Because of the kid, and then not being with my kid. So, like I said, holding him was like, oh yo, I gotta make it. him being pulled away from me, it's like no, like now I super gotta make it. You feel me? Like one, like I can't be not in the home of my kid, and then him feeling like his dad is not holding up, or his dad is not like an admirable person or like something to strive to be. So I'm like, right now my son is like 12 months. He's not. Yeah, it's hurting me that I'm not getting to see him as much as I want to, but he's not gonna remember this. So, So let me in this time that when he's not gonna remember it, get something for him to show for it, like to show for this. You feel me? So, So by the time he's 3 and he's developing some small core memories of the first bike or the first, like you feel me, like yeah, Daddy was doing right then. So yeah, that's that. This one, but him being pulled away, different type of fire, bro. Like I'm on go mode.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
So do you think it's important for you to like leave some kind of like footprint behind, if you will, like whether it be digital or
for like my kid or just like period?
Yeah, well, yeah, for your kid, like
yeah, definitely for my kid. I always wanted to have that, for like even before I was a dad, I wanted to, like I said, have that longevity. But yeah, for him now too, yeah, for sure, like. It's a thing of like wills now. I mean, I don't think I'm, like of that age to be, thinking natural stuff. But bro, like I'm like, dang, bro, like say I passed today, I'm got nothing to get this dude.
Oh damn, okay.
I've
never thought about that angle.
Yeah, man, yeah. Like they saying, So I gotta have something to show, something to leave my kids. So this, yeah.
I honestly, as someone who's not a parent yet, I've never thought about that. Like angle of like, dang, like a will, like what would I have to leave in the will? And not that it's always about material things, but yeah, that's we live on a material earth.
Your parent passes away, terrible thing, but hey, you just got $50,000. Like, damn, I hate this. How to get this money this way, but this will help. My mother is still helping me from beyond the grave.
Okay.
You feel me? Like that is that. Yeah. So to have that, but then to lose your parent and you got to pay for their $10,000 in debt on their house or something like that, or that they get passed down.
Okay, now they've left you stressed.
Yes, now that's not good. Or then they just have nothing. Now you just lost a parent and you have nothing. Like dang, like at least my mom is still not helping me and she gone. She could have, did some things right. I'm saying my mama, you doing right. I'm just
right. The hypothetical mom.
Yeah, hypothetical mom. Because not my mom. Not your mom.
Yeah, hell no.
Yeah. You just seen your mom recently too, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Man. She doing well. She actually just fractured her foot.
No.
Yeah, man, walking.
It's tough getting older, bro.
Yeah,
my mom's going through the chains right now.
The chains.
She's real hot. She got a fan. She walking around with.
Oh.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Is she okay?
Yeah.
She on menopause? Okay.
Yeah, menopause, man. Yeah, like, and those are the things too, bro. Like, my mom keeps saying, "Kendall, you're about to be 30 this year." I'm like, "Yo, chill out." And two, I want to have you coming, bro. I want to have a white party this year. Which do people wear white after Labor Day? That's not a thing no more.
I know it's frowned upon in the fashion community and in some sectors of the fashion community, because then you have those people who say, after all,
I don't give a fuck, right? Yeah, like you can't wear I thought you couldn't wear gold with silver, right? Isn't that what the thing?
Yeah,
but if you do it right, who the fuck gonna say some shit?
I do know that whenever my college homecoming, they always have an all black party. I'm assuming it's because it's after Labor Day.
Yeah. I think I just want to be on like a grown and sexy vibe, but
right.
I said to say I'm telling my mom, like, yo, mom, like pull up to the. I'm like, yeah, like there's no reason I shouldn't be turning up with my mother at a club or something. You feel me? Like it's definitely some 50-year-olds in the clubs when I'm going out. So why the hell? I hang around old people all the time, bro. I'm working at places or not older people. Like it's tough being like a manager and there's people that are like older than you or people your parents' age, and you're like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna need you to clean the bathrooms.
Yeah.
So I'm like, shoot, I'm an adult, bro. Like I feel like high school feels like it was just the other day. So having to remind myself, I can rent a car. You feel me? Like I'm like, damn, bro. Like I can run for president in 5 years, bro. Like damn shit.
Literally though.
I'm a vote. Yeah. I'm an adult. Yeah. So definitely trying to hang out with my douche more, man. So,
nice.
In these times.
Wait, when's your birthday?
December 18th. I'm a Sag, man.
Okay.
Yeah, the best.
Nice.
Best. What's your sign?
Gemini.
Gemini.
May 24th, you know? Yeah.
Okay, that was a.
Yeah, man. I think we get a bad rap.
I remember that. Yeah, y'all do. We both do. We both do. They call us Sagittarius. Kanye every day is trying to, just throw y'all down, but
Yeah.
Then you got Kendrick trying to lift y'all up, so
Exactly.
you got it's twins. You get both sides.
Let's have Donald Trump.
Yeah.
Well, it had Biggie and Tupac.
Yeah, that boy can't do. Yeah. okay. Yeah, I must say that boy. Yeah, that boy DJ can't do.
It's just like, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, no, but more on the dead though. It's tough. It's oh, here's a little static.
Is it me?
I don't know. I was like, no, I'm still doing it. All right, but yeah, no, it's tough. Living with people can be tough. Have you ever had a roommate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just first having roommates is tough because, you realize how different people were raised,
Yeah.
I had a roommate who would put, the red Solo cups in the dishwasher. I'm like, bro,
Nigga.
we're not doing that bad, bro. We can get some more cups. Throw them cups away. We not.
Nigga.
Your mama wash cups? Y'all was washing plastic cups back in the day, man?
Yeah. Nigga, what?
No, nigga. I bought these so we wouldn't have to do dishes. Don't do that. Throw them in the trash, man. So, yeah, man. But, being with a partner is just, an example of that. Just, you just seeing how people were raised differently. And that's cool. Nobody's going to be raised the same way, but it needs to be complementary.
Okay. Yeah.
It can't be too far apart from your, let me say, not morals or standards, but just where your values and what you
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're non-negotiable.
Nigga, I was just about to say non-negotiables, bro.
Yeah.
Non-negotiables. That's a big one.
Yeah, that's a huge thing. I think that in roommate situations that people don't consider is
it's an afterthought. You don't even think about it because if you're non-negotiable, you think that it's just second nature.
Yeah, and it's not.
So you forget to talk about it.
Yeah.
And two, you say roommates, but then in relationships, people they fall for each other so soon that they don't want to bring up their non-negotiables right then because they're just okay, well, it might not lead to that, and then it's down the road, and then you forget to bring it up because it hasn't came up, y'all haven't crossed that bridge.
Yeah.
And then things happen at that bridge, and then now it's hold on, we already went across the bridge. I forgot to ask you this thing. The bridge just broke. I can't get back across. But since we're over here now, how do you feel about swimming? Oh, you don't like to swim? I love to swim. That's the only way we can get to the next part. You want to climb? I don't like to climb no more. And now we're at an impasse. I don't know how I just came up with that analogy, but that's kind of.
Yeah, man, that was well put.
I'm not saying I don't know if that hit when I was doing it, but that makes sense. But nah, kind of, yeah, bro. It's just
Down.
I think it's on with the cord. It'll stop for a second.
Unplug it for a bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's not doing Oh yeah, non-negotiables, but one of the things I'm not going to she's gonna watch this. I don't know why I care. But yeah, no,
I
with my
mean, you know.
yeah, no, with my baby mom, one of the things with us, it was we definitely like fell in like love real hard, real fast, and then she got pregnant, and we never really got to like have our relationship as boyfriend and girlfriend before we had to quickly jump into like mommy and daddy mode, you know, and then some definitely some stuff happened in between there, but like that was definitely a big part of it, just because like we didn't get to build that, and then maybe even have those conversations about what our non-negotiables were, or like to better understand each other. Because then I heard from an old head a long time ago, your girlfriend and your baby mama are not the same woman. You feel me? Like, and that girl who I dated before she had my son is she'll never be here again, and that's not like to be bad. And that boy she dated is never gonna be here again because I see things differently now. Like certain things, like I wouldn't be okay with. Same deal with her, but there's certain things I'm not okay with, and there's certain things she's not okay with don't align anymore, and they did. But that's something that like we didn't have that conversation deep enough before the baby was there, but before that bridge broke down, and we just had to be on the other side of it. And then when you're on the other side of it, it's a lot tougher. It's like, yeah, we can have a conversation over here because we still ain't go across this bridge that may or may not break. Like I can have any type of tough conversations over here. So over there,
Yeah.
yeah. So that's definitely an adjustment, and a tough part. A tough part of being in a relationship that I was not good at. And then two, man, for me, bro, I've been a single most of my life, bro. Like majority of my life, I was not. I didn't know how to be a good partner, for real. You feel me? Like, and like, I'm going through some of our text messages now. I'm reading stuff and I'm looking at stuff, and I'm like, dang, I definitely could have handled some stuff better. I definitely could have worded some things better, or I could have said more. 'Cause that's the thing too. With I feel like it's more so with women. Like, you definitely got to communicate, because when you're not communicating in that dead space, their minds wander and they build all these different narratives. And then if you wait too long to address it, that narrative becomes their reality, and that's what they think is really going on. And it's like, yeah. And then it's like how you said about like perception, what you putting out there. It's like you can't. Like sometimes you can't. That's not my responsibility what you believe. But if you are constantly putting out, like I don't give a fuck. Then if somebody thinks you don't give a fuck, you're like, I can see how you thought I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, man. So there's definitely some transparency, man. Whenever my son's old enough and he's ready to have that conversation, I'll give him a breakdown of what went wrong, what went right with me and his mother. But yeah, man, it didn't have to be this way, but now that it is this way, I'm going hella hard, man. So I got something to show for it, and I got something to leave my jit, man.
Okay, nice. All right, so to kind of conclude, if you had to, tell your son something right now on camera that maybe you can show him in like 15, 20 years, like what would you want to say? You can say anything.
I just found my high school yearbook, and I saw the letter that I wrote for myself like 2 years ago, and that shit like it gave me tears. Just like it felt for a second like I was talking to that me, how he saw things. So I know that this is definitely big. So for sure, Sai, my boy. First off, your daddy loves you. I still love you. I'm always gonna love you. I love you more than I love myself. I love you more than Kanye loves Kanye, and
It's a deep love.
yeah, it's down the road. I've played plenty of Kanye for you by this point, so you know how much Kanye loves Kanye. But nah, man, I just want you to know that like failing is not the worst thing in life. Not failing is probably the worst thing in life. the toughest thing for me right now is seeing all the shots that I didn't take, and I would hate for you to have to go through that fear of not being true to yourself and just living free because life is short. The next day is not promised. Do what you can today because we don't know if we're gonna get it tomorrow. So if you got time to make that call that you're trying to put off to tomorrow, do it today. If you can read that book that you wanted to, if you say you're gonna do it next month when you got some time, no, do it tomorrow. No, do it today. You feel me? Like just be free, be safe, be smart, think, but also just be free. You know, life is a gift, and you should treat it that way. And just love yourself, be kind to people, treat people how you know people should be treated. You know, yeah, and then just let that come back onto you. God will lead you. God will protect you, and He will give you everything you're supposed to have, and He will take away all that you're not. Even the things that you think that you're supposed to have, you're not. And if you don't have it, just wait, because you'll get it when you need it. So I love you, and live free, and just be the best version of you. I love you regardless. So.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Off the cuff. So.
Yeah, man. Yo, I appreciate this. Yeah, this is good. Yeah.